sometimes we forget that, like, I'm looking at these drawings and specifications, and I'm looking at the work schedules, and it's constant. Like, this is something that's pouring through my head all the time. In the engineering world, what we call is just shaving time. It's when I wake up in the morning and I'm kind of having a quick shave. There's problems that I'm going through that I'm trying to resolve, so that when I rock into work, I can say, right, this is how we're going to face this. Meeting people, sometimes we do forget that they don't necessarily have the same kind of base of knowledge that we're jumping into it. So we're kind of saying, like, this is what we're doing. These are the figures that line up for what we want to do. Here's the calculations behind everything that we're doing. And that's all well and good. But not everyone who you meet wants to go through the minutiae. Sometimes they just want to know, like, what is this like for the people who live on this particular street? What is it you're trying to achieve? And how does it help us? Even tiny little things. Like, I remember we were looking at a particular section of the road and we put in a pedestrian crossing, and we moved the pedestrian crossing a couple of times, and we finally found that we just put outside the pharmacy. And it completely jumped off the page. And every time, oh my God, we've been looking for this pedestrian crossing for 20 years. Oh my God, it's finally here. Oh, thank God the council stepped in and given us pedestrian crossing. And like the pedestrian crossing, I was looking at it from road safety audit point of view. I was looking from a health and safety point of view, and I knew that there was a desire line there. But like, I didn't stop to say, like, well, how does this benefit these people on this particular road? Like, and they're so happy and so engaged to see this. There's times where I do need to step back a small bit from the projects I'm looking at and stop looking at the big calculations. Just remember that when I meet the people out on site, the small improvements that do have a dramatic change to people and are greatly welcomed.